Wow. And we're live. All right. So we're going to start with something crazy. I've got a brand new unopened bag of beef chips here. Brand new unopened bag. It's never been opened before. I've got my mother. Can you get in the shot right here? Come on.
I'm trying.
Don't say anything. Just hold on. Okay. So let's see. This is high ground beef chips. They're the fucking shit. But my mom's also kind of like a vegetarian. So I don't even know if this is something she's going to like.
I'm not a vegetarian at all.
Can you see the screen? No one can see it. Take a knee. Sorry, I'm the captain. I get to chair. All right. This is live. We're going to see if she actually likes these. And this could backfire.
I don't eat beef jerky. I'm not a fan. We'll see. Very good.
Is that surprising?
Yeah, I like the fact that it's not all chewy. It's got a little crispy to it, and it's nice and thin. And it tastes good too.
It does. It's like nothing like beef jerky, right?
Exactly.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, yeah, except for it's beef jerky.
Right, it's beef, but it's a beef chip. It's only 3 ingredients: beef, garlic, salt, and cayenne, and it's 5 grams of fat. 46 grams of protein. You can have that whole chip and now get out of here. All right. So guys, look, listen, I don't know how you could, well, I mean, you saw my mom. She's like, she's like a lot of women. They don't like, they don't like meat, but that's crazy. So anyways, if you guys go to highgroundbeefchips.com, use code Scribble, all caps. That was crazy. I was honestly shocked. Before the show, I was like, hey, listen, if you don't like them, keep your mouth shut. Okay. Oh, yeah. We got to congratulate JR. He's 49 today. Hear me? Did I freeze?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Whatever. Congratulate JR. He aged up. He's in the 40 to 44 age group. He won the Open. Fittest 40 to 44-year-old on earth at the moment that is male.
No way, dude. No way.
Yes, way.
I did the best on those 3 workouts. I'm not the fittest.
Right. So far, you're the fittest. And that's just a fact, bro. So, you know what? Don't ruin my narrative.
What do you call them? My Somalian glutes would say otherwise, right?
Yeah,
we were at lunch yesterday. Taylor and Bryson came down and did my birthday workout at lunch. And we went out to eat afterwards. And we were talking about athletes' body types and how you can just tell if, someone can lift whatever. And I said, when you look at me, are you certain that I cannot snatch 225? And he said, absolutely. So there you go. Makes perfect sense.
The reason I say that is because you remind me of a girl I went to elementary school with. Her name was Ifra, and she just had like the highest, like her butt. It was almost like it was right beneath her shoulder blades, dude. It was crazy how high her butt was, and you have a high butt, dude. It's perky. Another quick announcement. I just got this sick ass camera. Someone told me to get it. It's a vlog camera, so I'm gonna be, just kidding. We're gonna be at Mayhem Classic. Me and Bryson. If you have questions or things you want to know about each athlete, send it to the Shut Up and Scribble Instagram or my Instagram or Bryson's.
JR is going to be there too, right?
Yeah, JR is going to be there. We're going to be doing Shut Up and Scribble shows, live shows, but probably not Shut Up and Scribble, honestly. They're probably going to be Sevon podcast branded. It doesn't really matter. We're going to be doing shows with Sevon, daily preview shows, nightly recap shows. Angela will probably get on with us as well. And the vlog we make, the vlog with this thing is going to be freaking crazy. It's going to be insane. Yeah.
This is news to me, everybody, but I'm pumped.
Yeah, so we're stoked. We're going to be doing that.
Like.
We're going to be doing that at every semifinal. TFX, Syndicate, NorCal, and Mayhem. And all the other semifinals, they don't matter. Okay, so see ya. All right. Today's show, we've got a special guest. I don't know. Me and JR are kicking around the idea of having Bryson on more frequently. I guess
don't say that. The comments are going to go crazy. If you
today will be a tree out. This is the tree out for Bryson. We'll see if he can keep up and add value.
See, here's the deal, everybody. Here's the deal. Everyone knows how this dynamic works, right? I gauge my excitement level, rant level off of Taylor. And sometimes Taylor is having a like 10 out of 10 day and I don't really have to do anything. I'll just kind of sit, and then every now and then I'll bring us back into what we were talking about. Other days, Taylor's not as on it, and I have to maybe bring a little bit of energy.
So emotional.
So what I'm trying to say is Bryson can say things that really grind Taylor's gears, as he likes to say. And that's very entertaining. I will purposely not try to grind his gears because I'm afraid of the consequences. So having Bryson on adds a dynamic that I think we need.
Dude, Bailey DelMonte. Taylor said my muscle ups looked good. Yeah, I said smooth yesterday, not good. And I'm still wet from it. But dude, honestly, I was watching the muscle ups. I was like, damn, those look really, really nice. I want to see you do a set on long straps. I'm sure they look just as nice, but anyways. Oh, Standy's in the comments.
The old backhanded compliment, Bailey.
No, it's not a backhanded compliment. I know they look just as good. I just want to see them. I'm curious to see what the difference is, if there is a difference, because I'm worse on short straps than I am on long straps. Like in my barn, I can like not get used to those. Standy's back in the comments. Unfortunately for her, she unsubscribed from Sentinel, so get the fuck out of here.
So we don't care about your opinion anymore. So, I think muscle ups look better on long straps anyway. Like watching good people at muscle ups, it looks way cooler.
Oh, he'll be at crescendos. Oh, I didn't know he'd be at crescendo. Cool. I'm gonna get you on the vlog, bro. Get your muscle ups on the vlog. I'm gonna do a vlog crescendo. That's gonna be my practice run. All right, so just house some high ground beef chips. I had one chip. I'm going to finish them off. We are here to compare CrossFit to WFP, and we're going to tell you guys which is better, basically. But we're going to start with, let's just start with that. Let's go through. Well, we don't have to pull up. Well, I guess we should pull up.
Are we comparing CrossFit or are we comparing the Open WFP?
CrossFit.
I was going to say, what do you mean by that? Is their first qualifier compared to the Open workouts? Correct? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, well, one, they're completely different, so it's kind of hard to compare. So what I just really honestly want to do is just review the Open workouts and then review them as a whole test and then go back and review WFP as a whole test. So I'm going to hit share screen.
Are you guys sore at all from yesterday?
I'm not working out today because of yesterday.
I scaled too much to be sore.
Bryson, you tested Crescendo work event 0 24 hours after all those rope climbs.
Yeah.
He's retarded. That's just how much he didn't do yesterday.
And then we did the heavy grace, basically.
How long did that take you guys?
We did it with a minute rest in between each one because we did it right after the first one. Mm-hmm. And I think with a minute rest, it took us like 8 something.
Hey, tell everyone your birthday workout yesterday.
It was a 40-minute EMOM. Every minute had a legless rope climb, but
so 40 legless.
Right. On minute 1, it was 1 legless plus 4 wall walks. On minute 2, it was a 40-yard sled push plus 1 legless. On minute 3, it was 1 legless plus 4 full deficit parallel handstand push-ups. And on minute 4, it was a 40-yard sandbag carry with a 200 plus 1 legless. So essentially you're starting the odd minutes with a legless rope climb and you're ending the even minutes with a legless rope climb. And the only reason why I did that is because in the class, if there's 6 ropes hanging and everybody starts their minute on ropes, it's kind of hard to do that. But if you get it kind of alternating, then everybody can be on ropes at different times. It also did make the workout harder. So I'm kind of glad that I did it that way.
This is the difference between JR and you, Jake, you pussy. My 40th birthday WOD was establish a 1 rep max jelk, basically. Meanwhile, JR did 40 fucking legless. It was insane. Honestly, when I saw the workout, I was like, this is stupid. I'm going to have to scale immediately. And I don't want to do it. And then I didn't end up having to scale, and neither did JR, which was cool. And I don't think Bryson, honestly, dude, I think you could have completed the workout just with the 150 and maybe a different parallel. But I think you could have done 40 legless, no problem.
Nope.
That's not true. All right. That was a crazy workout. No, we didn't record it. How many people at Crash did that as prescribed? No one?
Started or finished it?
Finished it.
I don't know if anyone in the PM did. Like Jackson and Quentin were doing it at the 4:00 class when I left to take Lily to soccer. So you'd have to ask them if either one of them completed it. But as far as I know, just me and Taylor finished it prescribed. So it's possible one of them did.
No, Matt, there was no rest. Well, you get rest after each exercise within that minute. All right, cool. Let's start with the open. Week 1, 15-minute AMRAP, 3-3-30, 6-6-30, 9-9-30, 12-12-30. Lateral burpees over the dumbbell hang clean and jerks. You guys know the workout. Most of you did it. Great for you. I like this workout
this year.
Huh?
This is my favorite one of this year.
I like it. I just hate how similar to week 1 last year it was. And that's my only gripe about it. But otherwise, I thought it was cool. JR?
I don't think any of the intensity for definitely the top 1%, but probably more like the top 5% in the open, maybe even 10%. I don't think any intensity would have been lost just putting the dumbbell on your shoulder during the lunge at all. So that would be my only wish for it changing. The fact that it was a hinge to overhead with a burpee was very typical, especially for week 1. And to Bryson's point, I think it was that it was so similar to last year. Maybe that was yours, Taylor. So similar to last year. Yeah.
Then let's go to week 2. I like the workout. Let's go to week 2.
I like the unweighted lunge. I think
cool.
I think it made it almost like an interval workout. It wasn't just 15-minute pace. It's 2 on 1 off pace now.
Gotcha. Yeah, which I agreed with, and I thought that was cool. Week 2, the repeat, 22.3. I think this is a great test, and there is enough room for separation, as we saw. It doesn't get jammed up. And it is like the modern day Fran almost. Mm-hmm. And I think how few the thrusters descend and how much the weight increases is cool. And I think that adds the element of challenge for the high level athletes. Is you're the reps are going to go down, but it's such an insignificant amount relative to the weight increases that it's brutal. It's nice. It's a good workout. I like the workout a lot. I also like how they had it week 2 because they typically end on thrusters and pulling. But I hate how everyone knew that this was coming.
Yeah. I think it is it's a seconds matter workout for the best in the world. So if you have one mistake, you drop a couple spots, whether it's a trip on the double under, whether it's a 1/1000 breath before you jump up on the chest to bar, whatever. I think that's great. I think it's a really, really good thing to test in live competition, where you can actually watch people rest and say, oh, that's where they lost right there. When you're doing it alone in the gym, and that's how you're separating the best in the world, or that's how you're divvying out semifinal spots in some cases, I think there still needs to be a little bit more built-in separation at the elite level, even in a sub 5-minute workout. That's my personal
And what would that built-in separation look like?
Somewhere in the workout, there's a decision to be made, or there's a capacity issue with being able to do an unbroken or not.
Okay.
When you look at this
on the 135 bar,
there isn't. No one had to break it at the top.
First year I broke it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the 15, 30, 15, while that's the whole workout for everyone that's not the top 5% in the world, 1%, even 1% in the world, I think that for the elite, like on the female side, it's still separated because not a lot of the females could just jump up and do the 15 automatic unbroken. But for the men, it just didn't seem like that was the case.
Well, what are you saying? A lot? 30 of them could?
Oh gosh, if you went through the leaderboard worldwide and we're just looking at how many people did that whole workout unbroken on the men's side, I think it's over 100.
Maybe right over 100, but if it is, it's like 102. It's not any more than that. I don't know. I guess I
bet it's over 100, but also I bet some of those 100 could have broken and gone faster.
Yeah. Like when I look at the workout, just like, even if you kept the thrusters the same with the same rep scheme, the same load, and you went 42, 30, 15, or you went 45, 30, 15 on the gymnastics, like I just still think that the same thing gets accomplished, but there's a little bit more strategy, and there's a lot more separation, and the 15 bar muscle ups really matter. If you just increase the gymnastics preceding it a little bit. But again, maybe I'm looking at this like a workout that's not the open, and I shouldn't be. I should be looking at it through the lens of the open only.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. It's also tough because they do start with, there are a lot of people who will complain and say, oh, pull-ups too high skill to begin a workout on. And that's just not true. And I'm really glad Dave put this workout week 2. And I'm glad in his week in review, he said, look, pull-ups and double unders are not high skills, because CrossFitters who believe that they are have had the goalposts moved for them by people who are enabling wokey dumb fucks. And here's the sad reality, is that a pull-up is not a fucking skill. If you can't perform a strict pull-up, that is a huge deficit in your fitness. And I'm not calling you a bad person. I'm not saying you're a horrible person. I'm just saying you need that wake-up call of, oh shit, I can't do a fucking pull-up. That's like not being able to get up off the floor. You should be able to do a pull-up. A double
it's
under,
not a skill, it's a strength issue.
Right. And a double under is also, I don't consider that a high skill. And again, if people are telling you, oh, it's a high skill movement, blah, 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 you've just had the goalposts move for you. You should practice double unders every day for a couple months, and then you have them.
Especially in this workout where it's like the biggest set is 42.
Right. Dude.
You can gut through 42 double unders, even if you've never done 2 in a row. You can jump and spin the rope on you twice and stop and then do it again.
My fucking mom can do double unders, dude. I don't want to hear anyone say it's too high of a skill. Like dude, you are actually just an idiot.
The people that argue that this is the 14th year of the Open. The first open workout ever had double unders in it. Ever. The first open workout had double unders. It is not a high skill, and it's been around since the very, very, very beginning.
This is another great point. If you can't perform a strict pull-up and you're bitching that there was no strength test in the open, you need to reevaluate your training. Love it.
No, that's a great comment. And we talk about this all the time because people still just pigeonhole strength into external load. Yeah. And it's incredible that we're still not to the point where if there's a legless rope climb workout or a strict handstand push-up workout, that they don't consider it a strength test. Because a lot of times it is. Right. Like, and it's also, I hope they do a deficit strict handstand push-up and legless rope climb semifinals and affiliate workout. And so everyone can say, oh, that was just all skill. No, it's not. It was all gymnastic strength. That's what it was.
Body weight strength. And the other fucking annoying thing about that is everything people say is, oh, the light guys have an advantage. If you have short arms, the handstand push-ups are easier. Hey, it's the same fucking thing for a snatch. The midgets with fucking 4-inch femurs have a lot easier time snatching a fuckload of weight than tall people. It's just, you can play that game with everyone. Where did I see this? There was some comment I wanted to pull up. Oh, I was going to say that. Yeah, never mind. It's had something to do with external loads and internal loads. But anyways, third week.
Hey, hold on. I got one more thing I want to say about that workout. Cause I know I just said why it wasn't a great test.
Yep.
I did this workout 3 times.
Okay.
I did it with Bryson. And I tried to do it the next day. And I knew that I wasn't going to go faster. And then I did it again. And I was convinced every time, oh man, you could still go sub 6. Like, cause I was thinking it was like 5:24 3 years ago. And I just was having a really, really hard time with accepting the fact that I was like a minute slower. And I'm 3 years older. I just can't go that fast anymore. And I was like, nah, I can change strategy. Like, the cool thing about this workout is if it was the first time that you did it ever, you could strategize it and maybe get 30, 40 seconds faster. If you did it 3 years ago, the likelihood of you doing that was less, but I still saw it be done. Like, Bryson went way faster the second time. But I think this workout for a lot of people is a really good like reality check of just like, hey dude, you are what you are. Like, you can break all the thrusters and break all the gymnastics, or you can try to go for it and just sprint it, and it's just still going to give you about the same score. Like, it's just going to show you how fit you are. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a strategy thing. It's not I can game this. It's like, nope, it's too fast. There's not enough reps. It's too high power output. Like, for me, no matter how hard I tried, the set of thrusters was three sets at 135. And as much as that was hard for me to accept, it was like, nope, that's just what you got, dude. 135 is just heavy now. Accept it. That's it.
Love it.
Or squat more. So in that respect, I thought it was a really good workout.
Third workout. I love this workout. It was amazing because of how just unique the rep scheme and the format of it is. You know, it's a chipper, but it's like, yeah, it just is interesting. It's kind of a chipper. Like, you do come back to the rower. You do always come back to the wall walks, but the barbell exercises change. It just had a complexity component to it that I really liked. What I didn't like is that those 3 dorks at the announcement knew the workout in advance. I think that's fucking dumb. And as good as Dallin is, and as much of a home run this workout is specifically for him, I have a hard time believing that he would win the world in the workout at the live announcement if he didn't know it in advance. And maybe he would, but let's just understand here, that's only ever been done one other fucking time. And that is Matt Fraser winning 19.5, which was 105 thrusters at 95 pounds and 105 chest to bar. The best 2 fucking movements for Matt in combination ever. You know what he did on Friendly Fran. So you take the best, the most fittest human being to ever walk the earth with the 2 best movements for that fucking guy. And he is the only person who's ever won an open workout at the live announcement. And now you say, okay, here's Dallin a few years down the road, just did it again. I just am now there's an asterisk next to it because he knew the workout beforehand. And when I read it, I was like, man, I don't know how to approach this. And then I watched them destroy it. And I was like, well, I know I'm not going to go that fast. And I immediately checked out before I even started the fucking workout. So I just know that if you saw the workout and hadn't seen it before, I mean, look at Tyson. Tyson saw the workout. I was like, oh, fuck, no idea. And he destroyed himself in the rower.
On Chase and Bill's show, they said that it happened 4 times.
Oh,
someone
really?
won. Yeah, someone has won the workout in the open announcement.
Well, not since 2018 or 17. And if that's the case, maybe Matt Fraser won it in the squat snatch chest to bar.
Froning did it in a 2012 one.
Okay.
Sam Briggs was another one. And I don't remember.
They were before the golden era, dude, and they weren't fucking good enough. So,
well, he was also saying that every time that happened, that person went on to win the games.
Oh, wow. Really? So it's fair to acknowledge those other times, but like from 2017 on, I feel like it's exponentially harder than 2012, 2013. One, you have way more fucking people doing the open and everyone is fitter. So I feel like Matt doing it in 2019 is way harder than Rich doing it in 2012.
Yeah, I mean, I still think it's fucking stupid that they knew the workout ahead of time, but this workout is written a little bit weird, but I don't know if I don't know, like it just isn't like appealing to me. I also think I didn't say this about week 2, but I think for a repeat, week 2 is like a little bit underwhelming, but that's maybe just like a personal.
As the repeat workout, yeah.
It's like, I don't know. Maybe because it's too recent, and I don't think a repeat always has to be from a while ago. But I don't know. I feel like doing recent repeats is kind of like,
Do you think anyone at Mayhem Classic will beat Rich Froning's time?
And Isabel?
And Isabel, is he in Coltonville?
Yeah.
Oh, what was his time? It was like 4:30 something.
Rich's?
That's
Yeah, it was
fucking
crazy.
insane,
It's
dude.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
insane, dude. I think one person beats it, maybe. Oh, Colton said yes. Okay, so Colton beats it and no one else.
One of the things too, I was
Jeff
going to
Adler, do you
say,
think could beat it? Is he going?
he's not going to be there.
Oh, what a pussy. Yeah, they don't want him in Tennessee. Canadian.
One of the things about the repeats is when you look, like it's happened back to back years, like a couple times. Like they did the chest to bar overhead squat, interval ladder back to back years. They did the 150, 90, 30 wall ball double under ring muscle up back to back years. But a lot of times when Dave repeats or when whoever programs the open repeats, it's like 3 years, right? They did 11.1, 14.1. They did 2018 and then 2020. So that was 2 years. They did like they've done 16.2, 19.2. Like he likes to do those recent repeats. And I'm with Bryson. I wish they would repeat something from like 2012.
You know what I wish they repeated is that snatch burpee couplet. Was it 11 point? Was it
17.1 and what?
No.
21.2 were repeats. That was 4 years. So,
I want them to repeat the snatch burpee workout, the ascending ladder, the combination of 7 minutes of burpees and the combination of 10 minutes of snatches.
13.1.
Yeah, I want them to repeat that workout. That's
yeah. So I wish they would
23.1.
repeat some stuff that's more spread out, like you said, like more years in between. Yeah.
Like 23.1 was a great repeat because it was like everyone had like forgotten about the workout.
The snatch burpee box jump over?
No, the chipper.
Which 60,
50, 40, 30,
the power clean, wall ball, row, toe to bar, muscle up. Yep.
Yeah. So one thing I'll say about this workout is like I think the snatches and the cleans with the descending weight is cool. There's an ascending weight workout. There's a descending weight workout. The weight gets lighter as the complexity of the movement gets greater.
15-4, the 8-minute AMRAP. It's like 3 strict, 3 power clean, 6 strict, 3 power, or sorry, handstand push-up, not strict. 3 handstand push-up, 3 power clean, 6, 3, 9, 3, 12, 6, 15, 6, 18, 6, etc.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say that's cool that they did that in this workout, but I think from a programming standpoint, especially, and it being like it testing the community, especially, this workout should have just been 3 rounds of deadlifts, and they should have been like 225, 275, 315, and just 225 is heavy for some people, but they can still gut through it. 275 gets even heavier for people. 315 gets even heavier. Like if that's just deadlifts and it gets for 75, that's how the weight gets progressed. I think the entire open is really, really well programmed for 3 workouts. Because I just don't think that there was anything in it heavy enough to really show like a wide breadth of fitness.
Looking at the programming personally, I don't like the open programming as a whole. I think they did a great job of making all 3 workouts accessible for the community. I think most people and affiliates had a lot of fun with this open, but looking at it and like, that's what really matters. I think what matters more than anything is that the people in the affiliates are liking the workouts, and they did like the workouts. I didn't like the workouts because they just feel the fucking same.
Yeah.
The first workout felt the same. Thrusters and fucking pull-ups again felt the same. Do a fucking dumbbell thruster.
They don't even all feel the same as each other. They feel the same as the last couple of years.
Right. That's what I mean. And that's the fuck. It's boring. Boring. Just get creative. It just feels like there is such a massive lack of enthusiasm and passion and excitement and like effort to create something fun and unique and engaging. And it's just like, yeah.
Well, and I agree that the most important part, 100%, is that people in the affiliates are having fun with the workouts. But I think with CrossFit being something that, hey, it's like, hey, we can measure you getting fitter. It's not just like, oh, bicep curls feel easy this day. It's like we can measure how much better you're getting at this stuff and how it applies to your life. And then when the open becomes a test that's not well-rounded anymore, It's like the people who have been working on toes to bar all year and like finally have been able to string 5 toes to bar together, or like the people who, you know, are great runners, have an insane engine and are just have been working on their strength. They don't get to see like how much they got better at that really. Right. Like there's a little bit here and there. The people who like have been working on the rings all year, or their handstand push-ups, handstand walking, skills like that, things that are actually skills. And like you said, like kind of not just strength work. People don't really get to see themselves move up the leaderboard because of that, and get to see, hey, there's a number on my fitness and it improved this year because the test was well-rounded.
And the thing that sucks about that is that most people aren't going to look at the workouts and understand that. But the people like us who are the ones in the affiliate convincing people to sign up because it's our benchmark metric for standardizing or measuring your fitness. Like, hey, this is how we do it as a community to see year over year improvement or a lack thereof. And then we see the workouts, we're like,
yeah, and then you got to walk people off a ledge because they're like, oh, I was 10,000 spots worse this year, but you've been training them all year and you know they're fitter. They got a bunch of skills the whole year that they couldn't do before. They didn't get to do any of them in the open, and every workout was basically testing the same thing, and they did worse.
Yeah. It's been,
Matthew
says the open has been lacking variance, which is a pillar of the methodology.
Do you guys think that they're setting affiliate owners, athletes in the community, whatever, up for seeing the community cup workouts and seeing all those things that they can show, whether it's handstand walk, whether it's toes to bar, whether it's ring muscle up? Do you think that's the reason?
Did they not post that the community cup was going to be programmed by affiliate owners? Because if that's the case, I hate it.
They did post that. And also, JR, this point comes up a lot. Like, oh, it's the open. You test that stuff in the next stage. No. It's like, hey, but your points don't carry over from the open. It's a whole test on its own. And it's supposed to sort people in the right order to go to the next stage. So even with the community cup, if you're in the 50 to 60th percentile and that's your group in the community cup, but they never tested anything, they never tested handstand walking, muscle ups, like a little bit heavier stuff, whatever it is that's going to separate people and put people in the right order, that's not the spot you belong in. Maybe, I'm not even saying it for the people who are better at the stuff that never came up. Even the people who are just like high rocksters, basically, they're going to be in a group that's too high. And now they're going to go to the community cup and have to handstand walk and deadlift 315. Like,
right. Yeah.
And the other thing about this,
for sure. I mean,
go ahead.
No, you're good. Go.
I was just going to say, the other thing is you can't say, oh, the open isn't the place for it. The open isn't the place for it. You guys are fucking smart enough and are good enough at programming to make it fucking work. We've seen it before. Create a gated workout, add some complexity, make it 2 parts, whatever. It's not that it can't be done, and it's not that it's not the place for it. It's that you guys aren't trying hard enough. The programming team here is not trying hard enough. You guys are saying, oh, the community's going to love this. That's what we care about most. And in doing that, you're kind of perpetuating what has happened with CrossFit over the past 5 years to begin with, where they've dumbed everything down. They've moved the fucking goalposts back. They've let everybody know that, hey, we're going to make it easier so that everyone can do it, instead of leaning into the fucking fact that CrossFit is fucking hard and you have to work hard to be great at it. And that's where the beauty comes from. And just communicating that alone and giving people the expectation that, hey, this is really freaking hard, but you're going to be better for trying something hard, for working on something hard, for failing at something hard. That's where people grow in life, not make it easier so they can all fucking do it and make them think they're way fitter than they are.
Exactly.
It's perfect. It's watered down.
Everyone has that person in their gym with like an insane engine, but anything skill wise, they just can't do. And why are you supposed to convince them to work on their muscle up all year now? Because they're like, oh, well, nothing, it didn't show up.
Yeah. Fuck the muscle up now. I'm just going to do burpees, dumbbell, wall walks, rowing, and thrusters.
Yeah. I see all my buddies in the gym.
Yeah, self-awareness is really tough, and it makes it even harder for you to convince that person that their self-awareness is incorrect when the open is validating everything that's going against what you're telling them.
Chris Cooper's a pussy, and I don't like him. And I think this is the fact. If you can't lean into the fact that CrossFit is hard and doing something challenging is almost, in and of itself, the fact that it's challenging is most of the reason you should fucking do it in the first place. If you can't get on board or lean into that, kick a fucking rock down the road, bro. I don't want to hear anything you have to say.
I feel like when CrossFit was exploding the most, it was because everyone realized, hey, if you start your day with some hard shit, or at least make an hour in your day to do some hard shit, everything else feels easier.
Right. You feel this is the axiom, kind of the life saying that I had a friend say to me once, and I just love it so much. And it's like, rather than doing something that makes you feel good now, that you feel bad about later, do something that doesn't feel good now to feel good about yourself later. So, hey, the pint of ice cream feels fucking great in the moment. And then the next morning you're like, wow, I'm a fat piece of shit. I shouldn't have eaten that whole pint of ice cream. Or, oh, I just ran a 10K in the moment. My feet fucking hurt and my fucking ball hairs are getting all twisted up and pulling on my scrotum. And I just want to stop and walk and pick that nut wedgie out. But you don't stop and you keep running. And afterwards you're like, damn, I just ran a 10K. I'm a fucking king. That's the point.
Like, unfortunately, the majority want the easier option. Yeah, a lot of people do want the easier option because of how you present it.
Right.
Every time we have a nasty like workout in the gym, and it's like really just like a gut check workout, and I can tell people are like kind of scared before we do it. Instead of saying, hey, you can game it this way and it's not going to be that bad in your whiteboard brief, I just started with, hey, you guys are really good at doing hard shit. You guys are really fit. And it's going to suck, but you're capable of doing shit that sucks.
Right.
And then you go into it and people are fucking hyped up. And if that's how you market CrossFit as just a methodology itself, it's the same thing. People get hyped up for it. And people want to know, hey, I can do hard shit every fucking day.
It's for anyone, not everyone. And that's why so many people want to do it. They want to do something that not everyone does. That's the fact of life. Is there are always going to be lazy pieces of shit that never want to get better, that never want to get uncomfortable. And those are the fucking people on food stamps. And those are the fucking people who have no fucking desire to create change in themselves or their family or their community. And they weigh down on fucking society. There's always going to be people like that. And if you're CrossFit, unfortunately, you're just not going to get those people. There are a lot of companies or things in life that do not attract those people because it's too hard for them. And that's fucking fine. But you need to take the people who are on the fence of like, man, I know I got to do something hard and present it to them in a way that's digestible, but not move the fucking goalpost. And
you don't change CrossFit to get certain people to do it. You do what you are and then let anyone come do it.
But that's what private equity has done over the past 5 years. Eric Rosa changed fucking CrossFit to make everyone do it. And that's so dumb and shitty. And here we are with fucking boring, lame, yawn CrossFit Open workouts. So hopefully, it's not my position in any way to like, present feedback on that. But maybe one day I would like to be in a position to say, hey, you guys, like, where's the fucking excitement? You're all tired and fucking like, it just looks tired. It just looks like fucking bored. It just looks like you've been doing it forever and you're just going through the motions. That's what this open programming feels like.
Were you guys a bit surprised that every workout had something loaded overhead in it? From a programming standpoint, you had a lot of pressing in the burpee. Obviously, you had a single arm overhead press in the dumbbell. Then the next week you had overhead pressing again. And then the last week you still had snatching. And then you had, for a lot of people, a lot of challenging wall walks. I was just surprised how much pressing and shoulder stamina there was in these workouts for the community as a whole.
People were asking me in class, like, hey, do you think there's going to be snatches in week 3? And I was just like, I just couldn't see it. Like, obviously they're all weeks apart. So in terms of training, it wouldn't be a bad idea. But in terms of testing, it's like we've done something overhead every single week so far. There's no way.
You're live.
I just had to call Facundo.
Hold on. We're on Shut Up and Scribble live.
Oh. I want to talk to you about filming at the Mayhem Classic.
Okay, and we can't talk about that live, right?
He just said he was just being really cool, and he said when you go there, just contact him.
Oh, Facundo?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to give me the ground rules?
He's going to just love on you and give you access.
Oh, shit. Okay, dope.
So when you and Bryson get there, he'll hook you up with, make sure you guys have what you need.
That's amazing, dude. Mayhem is so fucking cool. I can't wait, dude. I'm about to explode in my pants. You know what my dream is? And I feel ashamed that I'm saying this live on the show right now. But, I just want to work out with Rich in the barn once.
Oh, shit. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Even if it's just like 30 double unders and you practice for a couple minutes and then you leave.
Hey, dude, it's the most iconic place you can work out.
Dude, it is. So I'm gonna try to get JR to get us in since everybody fucking hates me, but for whatever reason, everybody loves JR.
No,
So
I spoke to Facundo. He said when you and Bryson get there, I'll set you guys up in a text thread and he'll hook you up.
perfect. All right, love you, dude. Hey, happy birthday.
For me?
Yeah, dude. I was like a week ago, but yeah.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, thank you. Is JR on with you?
Yeah,
Oh, hi, JR.
What's up,
he
dude?
says hi.
I'm on too, Savon, but
Yeah,
yeah.
Bryson's on too. All right, bye.
Whatever.
Whatever.
All right, hey, I got to go. The girls are waiting on me. You guys keep
All
going.
right, bye. Me and Bryson will finish it off.
All right, see ya.
Wow, that's fucking convenient. Stick around for the easy part of the show, but get out of here when I start fucking going off. Wow. All right, let's
I don't know.
go.
I don't even think JR could pretend that it's not insane that.
Okay, hold on. That's what I was just about to say. You guys were talking about overhead being in every open workout. I don't think that's insane. I mean, you fucking like you're on your feet all day. You walk. Every exercise in CrossFit essentially has legs involved. So I'm not that surprised. And I'll say this. It's not egregious to the point where like they missed a gross movement pattern. You have pressing, you have pulling, you have squatting, you have lunging, you have single leg, you have monostructural elements in 2 workouts. You have receiving in the overhead position and support. You have moving through the overhead position in support. You have,
and I'm not even saying this is what they did, but slightly overdoing a movement pattern is way less bad than not doing an entire movement pattern.
Yeah. And I'm just going to lead with this. I got to go to their website because they're announcing the way they announce these workouts on Instagram is so fucking slow and boring.
When competitions announce workouts with videos and there's no screenshots of the workout.
Dude, you're telling me it fucking pisses me the fuck off. Okay. Let's just go through these quickly and then we'll zoom out. Workout 1. I actually love this
You don't
workout.
have it on the screen. You don't have it on the screen.
Oh shit. Share this tab instead. You got it?
Yep.
All right. Workout 1, 20-minute AMRAP, 20 15-cal row, 20 lateral burpees over the rower, and 20 shuttle runs. They've done a fuckhead thing and they've called 1/2 length a shuttle run. Hey, any dumb fucking idiot knows that a shuttle run is a down and back or a down, back, whatever. It's not just one 25-foot length. That would just be a 25-foot run. You butt canoe. I mean,
yeah.
you
Also, then it would
just
be 20, and it would look better anyway.
right. But they think they're making it easier to explain for people.
Hey, also, hey, make sure you know they're leading with 7.6 meter shuttle runs, and then the 25 feet, the round number is the one in parentheses.
Retarded. So they're DEIing for Europe. Everyone can measure in feet, guys. Relax.
They must all have seeing eye dogs.
All right, next. Workout 2 for time. Look at how fucking ugly this looks. Just write it as 30 meters and make the Americans measure in fucking meters.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that? Anyways, I like the workout. 150 dubs, 100-foot farmer lunge, 45 pull-ups. 120 dubs, 100-foot front rack lunge, 30 chest to bar. 90 dubs, 100-foot double overhead lunge, 15 bar muscle ups. Cool workout. I like it. It's a progression. Lunging gets harder. Gymnastics get harder. Double unders go down. That's a great workout.
If you want to lead with meters, then why don't you just make it a 30-meter lunge?
That's what I just said. Just make it a fucking 30-meter lunge, and that's it. And they're done. Okay.
Or lead with 100 feet.
Oh, but maybe not everyone has access to a measuring tape that measures in meters, Bryson. Okay, next. 2-part workout. That's the name of the workout. Part 3A. 5 rounds for time. 50-foot handstand walk. 10 deadlifts. 315, 225. This is so...
No. Hey, dude. It's 10 deadlifts at 143, 102 kg.
It's hilarious how they're doing this. It's so funny just to be different. Rest 2 minutes at the completion of your 5 rounds for time. And then the next part is a 5-minute AMRAP. So that's so weird. Your 5-minute AMRAP is going to start on an odd number. So if I finish in 5:17, my 5-minute AMRAP starts at 7:17. That's so weird.
That is okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's weird as fuck. And then part 5, 15 wall complexes. That's a wall walk plus a wall facing strict handstand push up at the top. And then as many cleans as possible in the remaining time, 225, 155. And that's clean anyhow. So everyone, literally everyone will be power cleaning that. No one will be squat cleaning. So let's just note something here. Power clean, wall walk, handstand push up. Deadlift, handstand walk. Lunging, jumping, pulling. Running, pressing, rowing. I have had 5 knee surgeries and I don't squat. And I could beat everyone in the planet on this fucking qualifier because there's not a single fucking squat on it.
Dude, they must really fucking hate Colton. I mean, remember when he said they hate me because they didn't invite him?
How insane is it? There's not a single fucking squat in the qualifier. Are you crazy? How the fuck are you going to claim that the person who wins that is the fittest? It is even qualified to compete at your fucking event when you haven't squatted? There's no squat. What the fuck? Over? If you're an elite athlete and you're like, ooh, WFP, I'm committing my season to the WFP. I trust these guys. Hold on, let me finish I got fucking beef chips in my gums back from my chewing tobacco days. I was storing it and saved it for later. I wanted to get it out of my mouth because I'm about to fucking ass pound these idiots. If you're a fucking professional CrossFitter, if you're a professional fitness athlete, a professional functional fucking fitness athlete, and you've just put all your faith in the WFP for your competitive season, and they come out with a fucking qualifier with no squatting, you should just take a glass full of your own piss and shit and chug it. You fucking idiots. Are you dumb? Are you retarded? These guys can't program for shit. They missed squatting. How the fuck do you miss
Have you ever
squatting?
seen those? Have you ever seen those videos of people making their own mayonnaise? Like they put the That's what they should do. In a jar of your own piss and shit. Stick one of those fucking things that makes mayonnaise in there. Churn it all together, make it creamy, and put it on a fucking sandwich and eat it.
Rub it down on your body like fucking ketamine lotion. I had a friend who did that. Not even get high. You guys are so fucking brain dead and have lost it. It is hilarious that anyone had faith in this organization and they just, hey, dude, the easiest fucking way to make yourself look good in a qualifier or in programming is to write a pretty balanced qualifier. How do you miss squatting?
Honestly, dude, like
It's the first fucking foundational movement in CrossFit.
I've been kind of excited to see what their qualifiers were, and I just assumed like if Will was writing them, they would honestly be good. And I figured there would be some cool workouts. This is really surprising.
You know what they must not want to put themselves in the predicament of having to judge hip crease below the knee in an online setting.
Yeah, I wonder what it is.
Is that the fucking case? Well, then how are you going to but you can judge power cleans, hip crease above the knee and elbow in front of the bar? What? Why?
Yeah, it can't be a judging thing, but there has to be a reason because that's not something you could just forget.
You know what the reason is, dude? The reason is they're fucking idiots. I hate to say it. You missed squatting. Take your guy. If you're a WFP programmer, raise your fucking hand in the air and smack yourself in the fucking face with it, you idiot. Because you missed squatting. I can't break down anything else about the workouts other than I like the first workout. I really like the second workout. I love the third workout. But you're calling this a fucking challenger qualifier for your in-person semifinal events, and you're not having squatting. You idiots. There are going to be guys on the competition floor that can't squat. Me. I'm fucking retired, and I've never even made the games, and I'm going to jizz all over your qualifier, you numbnuts.
Do you think they don't think it's important? Because it can't be that they forgot it. There's no way.
They
Will Moore can look at 3 workouts and not realize that,
No.
dude.
Oh, they're lunging. It'll be okay. I bet they thought it was cute and
That's
quirky.
what you
I
think
bet
it
they
is. That's
thought
what
it
I'm
was
trying to figure
quirky.
out.
I bet they thought it was like cool and quirky, like putting the kilograms first and the 0.4 meters first. I thought they thought it would be edgy to like not have a squat in a competition. Ooh, let's be the first to never squat. Hey, you know why there's never been a competition that never squats? Because the squat arguably is the most fucking functional thing you can do. Maybe with the burpee, and maybe with fucking running. You crusty, dusty, stupid dingbats. Oh God. I can't wrap my mind around it. I'm too stupid.
They think they're moving fitness forward.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
probably
It's,
true.
maybe John Wellborn programmed it for him.
I could see that.
Yeah, we know Colton will be fine. Look, if Colton would beat me in these tests, it's not like he's not going to qualify. That's not the
Right.
issue. It's just that they don't have fucking squatting. The fact here's the issue. It's the fact that I could qualify. Go look at my open scores. 8 minutes on the second workout. I haven't been squatting in 6 months. And the fact that I could place in the top 5 in this qualifier,
Dude, we just shit on the fucking open programming.
yeah, this guy's
Go to the beginning of the show.
Hey, go stand behind your Enigma. Go stand behind your dirt bike muffler. Pull your chubby little fucking dick out and stuff it in your muffler. And then start your dirt bike and let it run. Oh, God. The rogue rower's not allowed. That's another thing. Ew, you can't have a rogue rower. It's not any different, you idiots. It's the same. Rogue paid concept 2 for the fucking tracking algorithm, you idiots. Am I even still sober? What the fuck? I feel like I relapsed. If it's a bad dream, I woke up and I just fucking smoked meth on my mom's couch.
But this is the thing, dude. It doesn't fucking matter. If this was the open or something or the semifinal workouts, I mean, I would be devastated. I wouldn't know, like, but it doesn't matter.
Dude, not even Wadapalooza has, and you talk about crazy shit that they do. This event has just highlighted themselves as the dumbest, worst, shittiest, retardedest fucking programming you could ever do, and claiming you're going to be for the professional athletes. Unfortunately for you guys, you're going to get a bunch of people who are not professionals at your events. I'm going to be one of them unless you fucking disqualify me from competing for making this podcast. But you can bet your fucking ass I'm going to stick my meat in every single one of these workouts and shit all over your leaderboard. And you can take that to the fucking bank, buddy. Wow. I am shocked.
Squatting is the worst one to not have to.
Dude, you could literally skip pressing. You could skip even pulling. Hanging. You could skip that. It would be
skipping
crazy.
hanging would probably be second worst.
I don't know. I think pulling from the floor would be second worst.
I was gonna say that would be third because you
Maybe
could
third. You're probably right. Pulling. You could skip pressing.
You could do like a
not
hanging
have
dumbbell
lunging.
snatch or something, and
You
still
could have
a
no
hinge.
monostructural elements. You could say, "Hey, we're going to do
Right.
dumbbell step overs. We're going to do body weight walking lunges."
Yep.
You skip squatting, dude. What? It's literally the worst. Oh God. I need a nap. I want to wake up from a nap and realize this is all fake. I would get kind of depressed because I'm like, damn, now I can't actually qualify. But
I
that's
don't. They
enough.
just solidified themselves that like everything, all the skepticism that everyone's had for the last couple months, they just fucking proved it all right.
Oh yeah, they validated every skeptic.
So now it's just like, all right, who gives a fuck anymore?
I'm gonna set this new fucking Action Pro camera up in my fucking barn. I'm gonna stuff my meat 10 inches deep in these workouts, and I'll see you
Make
guys
some
in the
mayonnaise.
WF. Yeah, I'm gonna make some fucking mayonnaise. Oh God, I just cannot believe it. Oh, Mauricio, this has to be why. It's because most of the Science athletes can't break parallel. Agree. That's probably why.
So anytime someone who fucking works for them or an athlete who signed for them says, oh, I don't know why everyone's hating on it so much. Like, we just want some positivity in the space. Shut the fuck up. And this just proved everything.
Everyone also, if you're a fucking pro athlete and you made fun of NorCal for having skipping double unders, running double unders, and you're signed on this fucking circuit, I want you to raise your hand, smack yourself in the face as hard as you can, you dumbass. And I'm speaking to you, Jason and freaking Dallin and Jeff Adler. Do a video now. You guys will never squat again if you compete in this league. Have fun. Wow, this is crazy. Insane. Imagine making fun of a competition for introducing something new and challenging that trips people up that you have to be somewhat coordinated to do, like running double unders. And look, I know you hated it, Bryson, but I fucking loved it. And then imagine getting paid by a company $30K to post about them 10 times a week and to keep your mouth shut when they miss squatting. There's no fucking contract you could get me to sign that would keep me to shut the fuck up if this is what they did, buddy.
Yeah.
You guys
also, I didn't hate the traveling double unders. I didn't like it, but then I respected it a lot more when I heard Ben and Blair go on Spin and talk about why they did them, and that there was really a thought process, and they were just like, hey, we know it's a little bit weird, but if you think it's that weird, then do them and do them really well. And then we'll like talk to you about it. And I just thought that they had a really good thought process behind it, and it made me like them a lot more, even if I still wouldn't have programmed them myself. I never hated them. I just thought they were kind of weird.
Yeah. Well,
and I also think the biggest issue was people like fucking like Dallin, like posting them like this is such a joke.
Right. You know what's a fucking joke, buddy? Is this contractual based league that you guys all signed up for before you even fucking knew what it was. And now this is their first open. They miss squatting. If you thought I was being hard on the open, know this. There is no one on the planet that is better at programming competitions than Dave Castro and Boz and that team. And just because I said they're fucking tired and bored this year, that doesn't fucking change the truth. That is, they're fucking incredible. And that's why I'm so hypercritical of them, because I know what they're capable of. And I want to see the workouts that make everyone make their own mayonnaise in their own pants. But these workouts, dude, you see these workouts and you're like, wow, these guys copy and pasted this from an open year, from 5 different open years and quarterfinals, and they fucking just forgot the squats. That's how stupid they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, God.
Tell me you have small legs without telling me you have small legs. Speaking of this quote, Danny Spiegel actually posted a picture of her doing a full range motion squat on her Instagram. So
yeah, I think Coach L programmed it for her, and all of a sudden she was able to do it.
That's probably what happened.
I'm about to say something. We got to get on.